Greenpeace Africa says the last few months have been challenging for humanity. The COVID-19 pandemic has ushered in a new normal for all of us. And as we navigate these changes, world leaders are convening a virtual summit on climate change, which is set to get underway this afternoon. As we mark Earth Day today, the world is being encouraged to embark on a cleaner, greener and more sustainable path. Climate and energy campaigner at Greenpeace Africa Thandile Chinyavanhu. There you are. It's a Shona surname, and I knew how to say it. I tripped on it a little bit earlier, Thandile, and that's part of the context for that. So I read your statement as Greenpeace on Earth Day 2021, and I must say I'm stunned. You guys are being very nice. You know, you're talking about, for now, let's be armchair travelers and enjoy the magnificence of the planet we have. But the UN chief, Antonio Guterres, tells us that we are on the verge of a climate abyss.
Well, good morning, and thank you for having me. Well, as you say, we seem to be nice. There's plenty of time to be grave with the climate reality, and we continue to do that. We are on the precipice of a climate emergency, and we've been very vocal about this with our supporters, as well as our Minister of Environment, Forests and Fisheries, which we have been recently, as we discussed the nationally determined contributions that have been recently updated for submission to the Paris Agreement.
So when we say we're on the verge of a climate emergency, what exactly does that look like for countries in sub-Saharan Africa, for South Africa?
Well, many people are already starting to experience the climate emergency within the SADC region. South Africa, Mozambique, Zimbabwe included. As you'll recall, earlier this year, Cyclone Eloise caused such great devastation in areas in Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and northern areas of South Africa, taking people's lives, destroying people's homes. And for many years, South Africa has struggled with our water resources. Has struggled with many environmental challenges over the couple of years surrounding water, as well as our heat. South Africa continues to increase in terms of temperature at a rate that surpasses other countries. So we are experiencing the climate crisis right now, and it's very important that our government recognize this and act accordingly.
So part of the mix there, Thandile, is what government is doing to respond to our energy crisis. You will have seen recently the announcements around the emergency, that acronym that I can't remember now, but you know, the IPPs, the 8 contracts that were announced. There's some renewable energy there, there's solar energy involved, there's wind, but a big part of it is those power ships which use liquefied natural gas. Your sense, are we walking the talk in as far as implementation of our commitments to curbing emissions?
Definitely not, and it's quite concerning that at a time where we are reaffirming our commitment to the Paris Agreement through submitting updated NDCs, we continue to have such a reliance and importance placed on fossil fuel industry. These power ship projects that have been proposed will prove to be detrimental to our environment and will commit us to a high emissions trajectory. So it's important that our departments work in coordination with each other, ensure that going forward, we are not only treating renewable energies as a way to diversify our energy mix, but a very important factor in getting us closer to closing the emissions gap and staying on target to that 1.5 degrees Celsius target.
Thandile Chinyavanhu, tinotenda zvikuru, keep well. That's Thandile Chinyavanhu there. She's from Greenpeace Africa, speaking to us on Earth Day 2021.